This is not just, some movie or video game. This is life, and you are changing it in a positive way. Oh my goodness gracious.
So this is
Wow.
ayahuasca. I know that I'm kind of holding on to something big, but I don't know exactly how big it was gonna be. And then I think you just told me that like I need to hold on because it's exactly what you
Oh,
thought
it's
it
going
is
to be
plus more.
big. Yeah, it's going to be big. Yeah, as you're talking about, cannot talk. Taking the experience from, forgive me if I'm mumbling the words, ayahuasca, taking that
Mm-hmm.
tangible experience and turning it into a virtual experience through some other, oh wow. Yeah, this is mammoth. Yeah, this is going to be huge for you. So you need to prepare yourself on so many, pardon me, so many levels, because once you put it out there, oh my gosh, that's probably when the bus is going to hit you. Again, not
Yes,
literally,
I get it.
energetically, emotionally, yes,
Yeah,
metaphorically, yes.
it
So
needs some
yes, because it's
specificity
so
is paramount.
powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you need to prepare for this on so many levels that you don't even know these levels exist yet, if you get what I'm saying. So
Uh,
start where you are.
yeah.
Keep building. It's like trying to build a foundation of a huge skyscraper building on sand, and obviously that's foolish. And you're not there. For some reason, that popped up, so I have to tell you what pops up. You're not there, but it's just raising your awareness that this whatever you're building is going to be so much bigger than you even imagined in your wild, crazy dreams. Um, or maybe in your wild, crazy dreams you were there, but maybe not in your reality dreams of where you are at the moment. It's going to be huge, and it's going to impact people on so many levels. And it's not just to give them a happy place, although that's a good thing right there, is to give people a happy place. It feels like it's going beyond the happy place. I don't know exactly what all it can do, and I am, not a computer programmer. I'm not a medical person, but to me, this feels like it's going to have curative properties. It's not just feel good in the moment. It feels like it has more lasting power to help people reach places that they've been either incapable of doing on their own or unable to for some level. It's going to break through those barriers for some people. Wow. Yeah, this looks pretty darn mammoth. Yeah, pretty darn mammoth.
Thank you, Izzy. I appreciate the confirmation.
Yes. Well, it's nice to get confirmation from somebody from a neutral perspective, and that's what I have. And mercy, yes. So, um, I, my words don't even come close to expressing what I'm sensing, feeling, and seeing, but that's all my words can do right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you have tapped into something, hmm, that not only is going to impact you and the people geographically close to you, it feels like it's, here we go. I told you something about you're going to impact the universe. Okay, that's really strong, in a good way. So normally, as human beings, we think of the strongest impact we could have as human beings would be, on the planet. Because we're connected through, the internet and social media and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's strong, but this even goes beyond that. This takes it somewhere where I told you I keep getting universal, not meaning it's going to impact people in every genre, every country. That yes, but it feels like it goes beyond that. So I don't even know what that means, but it certainly sounds exciting and intriguing and wow. So yes, honey, you have tapped into something beyond words, and I know you're coming from a good place because that's super strong. And you are not out to cause anybody harm. You're there to help people. And at a minimum, it brings them relief, peace, joy in the moment. But that's not it. It goes so far beyond that. Wow, like long lasting, calm, peace. We are one. Wow, like where we would like people to be. This looks like it can take people from anywhere because there's a lot of people that are low vibration on the planet and beyond, since you're affecting the entire universe. Um, it appears this is a way that gets to them in a way that they are receptive. Oh my gosh. Yes. Because not everybody is receptive to, oh, let's do meditation. Some people think that's just a total crazy thing, and it just doesn't make sense to them. And that's okay. We're all different and unique. You're putting this out in a format, or you will be, and it may, I just got multiple formats. Okay, there we go. You're going to start with a platform, a format, and then it's going to, transform into multiple formats, multiple languages, multiple whatever, to communicate with people. I see a lot of things that are visual, minimal, if any, words, lots and lots of visual, because visual seems to communicate more with people across the world because we all have different cultures and speak different languages. English is well known and widespread, but clearly not the only language. Whatever you're doing, it's going to, it's like it's going to go into some kind of metamorphosis and come out in multiple forms. Wow. Now I just saw it's going to be doing multiple ages, where I saw it as it feels to me like you're targeting an adult age for this. But what I just saw, after it goes out, you're going to have some metamorphosis transform that's going to go to a younger age, because children, I'll just qualify that as a below 18 years old, are impacted by their communities, by their families, by their whatever their upbringing is. And what I'm getting is this needs to stop this craziness now of this low vibration living. And once you send this whatever out and you're working with the adults, that's great. But the kids, major simplification here, the children have been impacted by their environment, people, whatever, and their families. If they're stuck in that low vibe, there's not enough for everybody thinking, that seed's already been planted. And what you're going to do is present something that's going to start impacting them. Now, at first, it feels like it's going to impact them as a form of entertainment that one way or another they're getting on a personal level, but it feels like it may even reach out. I can't tell if it's going to do this or not. I'm getting like not right away. Later, it could go into some form of education, schooling type of thing on some level. Now, again, that may not be the traditional, you go to this certain school. It may be a universal energy that just is and just sinks into people. That feels more strong right there. But it felt like it was going to a different level. Again, it feels like we're raising the vibration on the planet. And yes, many people are jumping onto this bandwagon, but I'm hearing not enough and not at the speed it needs to happen to get us where we want to be. So what you're doing is part of that, the word metamorphosis, transformation that needs to be happening. And it's going to happen in ways that the average person, the typical person would not even fathom. But you are in a place where you already have access to amazing things. And these shamans are using them in other countries. I think you said like South America and Peru and beyond. They have tuned into something that is life-altering. But what I hear is it's not supposed to stay just with that shaman or just with that community. It needs to have explosive impact. Again, this is a metaphor, a good thing, not a bad thing. It needs to reach so many more people on a deep, like cellular level. And the key I keep getting is it needs to get people when they're not in resistance. And the kicker here is most people don't even know they are in resistance. But on one level or another, most of us have resistance. I mean, all of us do on one level or another. But the problem is with the people that live at low vibe, that is just their everyday living, and they don't know it, and they don't know how to get out of it, and I think it's wrong to change. What you're doing is going to change that. So yes, you may start out helping people at a higher vibration level, and it's going to make a difference, and they're going to raise up higher and higher. But when it keeps transforming, it's going to seem like it's reaching people at lower vibration levels. And it keeps changing platforms to reach all the people. And it's definitely changing platforms to reach the children. And there's obviously a big difference between reaching a 5-year-old and reaching a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think you're going to have multiple different formats. Wow, yeah. So what I'm getting here energetically is you just need to keep trusting that vibe that you have been trusting that has you where you are, which is just woo, amazing. Make sure you're taking care of yourself on a daily level. Trust these downloads. You know if it's a high vibe download. If it's, I don't even know that you get much that's not a high vibe download, and that's awesome. That is awesome. Which means you've got your vibe so high that everything else, it's just not even allowed into your existence, which is incredible. Yeah, you are definitely on the right path. I would keep moving forward. Wow, that is so strong. It's like you are the CEO of this amazing organization, and you have people underneath you that gather all this information. Although it's not tangible human people, you're putting it out in the universe. And you're asking the universe to gather what you need to have the most positive impact and success. You have a lot of what you need for right now, but yet now is not the time to launch. Not yet. That's why I keep hearing slow down, slow down. Don't hit go yet. But what the biggest part I seem to be getting is what you're going to need. It's confirmation that you're on the right thing now, yes. But I'm getting mostly what you need moving forward. And you're going to need a lot. But it doesn't mean you have to go out and get it or that you have to construct a human network to do it. No, that's not it at all. It's you need to pull it in through the energy. So it's like you are creating, I don't know why this popped up, but like a spider web where it's so diverse and it goes in so many different directions and there's all these interconnected pieces and parts. And it's through that spider web of energy, and again, that's just a metaphor, that if something happens in the southwest corner of this spider web of energy information, it goes all throughout the web and goes right to the middle for you, boom, and you know it almost instantaneously. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is exciting. So, yes, there's a lot going on here.
Doesn't it? Didn't that last part sound like the Professor Xavier from X-Men, though? Didn't that last part kind of feel like that a little bit?
Yes, a little bit like that. Like, I'm just telling you these words, these feelings. I get these feelings, these whatever, and then I do my best to put them in a word that makes sense to you. And I can't do this as a human. I'm asking the universe to do this for me. So yes, you are spot on. This is not just, some movie or video game. This is life, and you are changing it in a positive way. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, thank you, Izzy.
This is thrilling. Yeah, this is thrilling. So yes, you're on the right place, and yes, things are going to kick up a gazillion notches, and prepare for the massive unknown, because massive unknown is what's going to happen here. But it's all good, and everything I'm telling you is a metaphor, and you're going to take things to such levels that at this point, most human beings are incapable of imagining. And there's some pretty brilliant human beings. This is wow. Yeah. And my words are all understatements because I don't know a language that's strong enough in words to communicate it. That's why I believe moving forward, those of us that are interested and willing and able are going to be communicating more on feelings and colors and that kind of stuff, because that's more my understanding of the fourth and fifth dimension. We're not there yet as a planet.
1 minute remaining.
But I think we're moving there. And this is going to really help us on that. Oh, my goodness gracious. This